15 years ago, Barnes & Noble came to me and said, more or less, we want to change our corporate dynamic image. We are a bookseller who basically sells trade books for kids. They weren't the giant that they are today. They were just starting to move out. What they could do, aside from all the wonderful things that they did from a corporate point of view and a real estate point of view and an architectural point of view, is brand themselves. And I had an artist, I still have an artist, Mark Summers. I'm sure some of you are familiar. He is a brilliant engraver, probably the best in the world. He has an incredibly interesting signature style. And he was doing an awful lot of work for the New York Times book section. He had this kind of intellectual purity about his work. Barnes & Noble wanted to make that connection. They wanted to upscale themselves. So they hired us to do every piece of marketing that they ever did for 10 years. Every shopping bag, every kiosk piece of art, every poster. It was Mark Summers, Mark Summers, Mark Summers. That company and Mark Summers grew together because Barnes & Noble became that art. Now, can one quantify how much more money they made just because of that art? I don't know. Maybe a marketing study can do that. But they were really happy, otherwise they wouldn't have used us for all those years. And I was real happy, and Mark was real happy, because that was so powerful a branding tool that I got tons more branding campaigns for him because of that. So these things work, but it's a hard sell for people to seem to grasp that. I don't know why it's so hard, but it is. Probably it's a function of the fact that people are not living in a world of art, and I mean art design. You know, you go out, you buy a spoon. Who cares what it looks like? I care. I don't want to have crappy spoons in my house. Or computers. Look how pretty and functional and form and function the Apple company is. It's a beautiful piece of hardware. Look at a Bang & Olufsen stereo. Fabulous. Not only does it work, it looks spectacular. If you're proud to put a Bang & Olufsen in your house, it's a piece of art. And that's how they sell that product. And that is a branding element for those kinds of companies.